What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CEO Meet You here, back with another video. Now I know usually I do videos about entrepreneurial things, how to make money. I gave y'all a real estate video, a boss trucking video, Amazon FBA trading video, and I'm going to continue to give you videos on how to make some money and how to become a CEO or other entrepreneurial ways to make a side hustle, do some money, make some money. But today, as you can see from the caption, as you can see from the title, I moved to Houston. Now I'm going to kind of go over my move to Houston, some pros, some cons, and at the end of the video, if you stay tuned, I'm actually going to give you a video tour of my apartment that I moved into. Now to start off, I'm going to start by saying that I moved to Houston because, I was in my hometown kind of repeating my days and kind of going about my days the same, and I wanted to kind of switch it up and expand. Now in Houston, there's a lot more people, there's a lot more opportunity, there's a lot more people doing what I do and who I can kind of network with and kind of grow myself, my personal development, and actually my business as well. And when I moved to Houston, well, first, before I tell you what happened when I moved to Houston, let's talk about my journey to Houston. Now, I had my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, and we all hit the road and we came to Houston. And once you move into an apartment, you're supposed to have your power on. But my unit is actually fully remodeled. They told me it's the only, fully remodeled unit, in my building, and it's been vacant for a year. So they had, that's why they did all the renovations, make it look real nice. And that the meter for my power was broke. So when I moved here, we didn't have any power. And if you know about Houston, if you know about Texas in general, it's hot. So we have no power, no AC, moving all of this stuff in here. It was hot. Everybody's sweating. I about took a shower. My first hour here just become sweating, but we had to finish moving everything in. Now they, when you move into an apartment, they give you they show you a model unit, and they did allow me to stay there so I wouldn't sweat myself to death in my sleep. But as far as just moving here, I didn't have power for about a week and a half maybe. So that was probably the worst part about my whole move. But now that I do have power, I have Wi-Fi, I was able to start working. Everything has been going a lot smoother. Now, I'm from Alabama. I moved to Houston. Let me kind of give you some pros and some cons about what I've seen within my first, I think I've been here I'm going into my third week right now. So I'm kind of giving you some pros and cons on what I've seen since I've been here. Now I'll get into the pros first. The pros here is, and it's my pros are kind of personal based on where I'm from. So where I'm from, they had some food places, but like I said, it's getting kind of repetitive. And I was eating kind of the same stuff every couple months for real what I like. Out here in Houston, is so many food places that I don't even know where to put my taste buds. And everything tastes good. The worst thing I probably tasted was probably a nasty food truck. And I mean, that's probably it. But everywhere I eat is going crazy. Dave's Hot Chicken, every food place here is stupid good. So that's one of the pros. They have great food here. Another pro is, again, this is personal because where I'm from, they don't have this. They have an NBA team, an NFL team, and a baseball team, the Astros, I think that's what they're called. So they have a lot more places to go kind of as far as sporting and things of that nature, because I love sports. I love all sports. I don't watch all sports, but I just like the idea of sport. I just love sports. But yeah, so they got a lot more sports things to go to. If you're a club person or a lounge person, they got a lot more clubs and a lot more lounges. Again, personally, because it's where I'm from, probably had about 3 or 4 good ones, but here they got I can't even name a number. So many, club lounges that's just a good vibe, just depending on, where your mood is and kind of where it's close to you. So that's another one. The food, the entertainment, the nightlife, which is the clubs and everything. As far as the networking goes, there's a lot of people who are since I've been here and I did come here, I'm an entrepreneur to, network and build my brand. People kind of in Houston, they come to you almost the people I've encountered are kind of friendly and are willing to help you. So you know, that's kind of a pro. You know, you can get that networking if you actually put yourself out there. And yeah, so another pro I probably can give about Houston, just everything. There's a lot of things to do here. I know I went over entertainment, but again, they got, you know, cidercade, they got go-karts, they got ATV riding, just a lot of fun activities. And again, personally, where I'm from, we didn't have as many options as I do now. So like, if you want to do some things by yourself, you want to do things with your friends, like, you just got a lot more options to just get out the house and just, you know, do some things. So that's another good pro as far as living in a big city like this, is you have a lot more things to entertain yourself with as far as outside activities. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more pros. I just can't think of them right now, but check the description. I write, you know, the pro list and the cons list. But getting into some cons, of course, you probably heard about it before from just TikTok or something, the traffic. Now the traffic, my personal opinion about the traffic is that I think if you're moving to Houston, you need to pick wisely, and if you're visiting, pick wisely as well, because I live in the area where Walmart is 3 minutes away. I got a whole strip of food places like within 10 minutes away. And I don't really have to get on the interstate for much, unless I'm going downtown or unless I'm, you know, visiting a friend or something like that. But just on my normal day-to-day life, I get hungry, I need to go to the store, shopping or something, you know, everything is close by. So I'm not really getting caught up in traffic, you know, to experience the bad traffic that Houston got a reputation for. Now, if you move to Houston and you just move just because you found a nice apartment and your job is 30 minutes away, you know, your hair salon that you like to get your hair cut, said or whatever is 30 minutes away, 20 minutes away, then that's you gonna experience that bad traffic because you didn't take account of your necessities and the things that you're gonna be doing. But you know, my barber shop is like 15 minutes away. Everything is kind of close by me. You just got to pick wisely on where you move, or if you're visiting, you know, if you're going to be downtown a lot, you know, pick an area closer downtown. You won't really experience such, you know, high traffic jams and things of that nature. But nevertheless, traffic is a con because you can't just, even if you do stay close, sometimes you just catch traffic. And people drive crazy down here in Houston. Like, I don't even know why they got signal lights on their cars, because they don't use them. They just drive, and you got to know that they know what they're doing because they just gonna drive. So we're gonna put traffic and driving as a con as far as in Houston, because that's just what it is. Another con I say of Houston, well, it's not a con to me, but to some people, it can get really hot. Like, that's not a con because I prefer the heat over like a place that's like really cold, but sometimes it can get real hot. And that's like, I know girls like their hair can't, you know, the heat or whatever. But yeah, so it can get really hot, sweat out your clothes to where sometimes you can't even enjoy yourself because you sweating to death. But I'm gonna put that under the con because it can get unnecessarily hot. Another con I should say, there's not too many cons. I love it here, so it's kind of hard for me to just think of some cons. I have seen and heard of car break-ins, so I really would advise to not leave anything in your car that you wouldn't mind missing, because you know, I wouldn't say that it happened to you, but you just never know. So I do hear about people's cars getting broken into down here, you know, a lot more often than, you know, where I'm from. And it's Houston, but somebody breaking in your car, that can happen anywhere. But just down here, I've kind of heard it more than I usually, you know, did here from where I'm from. So I'll put that under the cons as far as Houston goes. And yeah, I really can't think of too many cons so far. Like, I've been here for 2.5 weeks, coming up to 3 weeks. You know, my first week I didn't even have power, so I really wasn't out and about that much to really just soak and experience, you know, a lot of things within the city. But You know, as far as some pros and cons, you know, those are my personal pros and cons about Houston. If you're thinking about moving here, you know, I would recommend it. You know, it's not a bad place at all to me. I love it. I plan on staying here for, you know, a long time. So those are the pros and cons. And yeah, so back to my move to Houston. You know, like I said, I didn't have no power and I didn't have no Wi-Fi and everything, but the apartment came out really nice. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here so I can just get straight into doing like a video walkthrough of everything, how I got it set up. Cause I'll usually, you know, when people move to their apartment, it takes them a little minute to get the furniture and everything just to put it all together. But I'm kind of like, what's the word? What's the word? Forget it. But I just couldn't wait, basically. So it turns out pretty nice. Y'all probably see I'm on my couch right now. But if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn on the post notifications, and also follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting a lot of my daily life on there. Some of my TikToks I'm gonna be posting. Follow me on TikTok as well. Everything is CEO Meechie. Instagram is CEO Meechie1. You can follow me there. I'll follow back. Yeah, but I'm gonna give you guys a video tour of the apartment, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the tour as if I'm walking in the door. So first walk in, you got your kitchen, then you got the living room, clothing brand, shop with me. The kitchen. And then that's my laundry room. This is where all the money get made. This the work area. Bathroom. Then this is my room. Walk-in closet. Dripping now. That's the end of the video for real. Subscribe.